and some armor and a pipe weapon. He's slightly ridiculous, and he often spawns out of the barn over there. So we just need to go and finish this guy off at this point. So just start picking these guys off. Wicks and Homestead, lovely. Hello. Yeah, level 1 Scorch do not represent a problem right now. There we are. Bolt action pistol is not terrible at all. Now, where are the other guys? He's going to be there. He is. That's the boss scorched up in that direction. So maybe I'm just going to pipe this lamp. Hello, guys. Oh my goodness. Right, accuracy on this guy. I've been playing with level 24 characters, so having to deal with. Yeah, there we go. Just finish you bastards off, please. And that was all the ammo I had. Right, no, it wasn't much, to be honest. Now, are you the Scorched I think you are? Because if you are, you're going to be very, very generous. And, yeah, there we go. Not bad at all. Short hunting rifle and pipe pistol. He can be more generous than that, so we've been kind of unlucky. Now, one other thing that's very important to me, this is pure potluck whether someone's got it or not. No. In this session, someone's already got it. There is an XP boosting bobblehead that lives in this barn, but on this occasion, someone has managed to actually get to it before us. Yes, Claire.
The chat is pointing out that you just gave out the level of your main, which was something you said you wouldn't spoil earlier.
Oh, well.
Lol.
Lol. Right, how are we doing in terms of anyone visiting this stream, Claire? If you know what I mean.
I know what you mean, and the thing is happening.
The thing is happening.
Yes, indeed.
So part of the reason we've decided to be on Twitch tonight is basically Bethesda just decided that they were going to have a couple of Fallout 76 streams that were going to be on like the Twitch homepage, and they said, hey, do you just kind of want one? So I was like, yeah, that sounds good. So right now we are on the I think we're like on the front page of Twitch. Claire, I don't know if you can verify that.
We are on the front page of Twitch.
We're on the front page of Twitch, right? Twitch UK, I think, only. I think it's just Twitch UK. And this place has a ton of flipping fertilizer. So in case you're just joining us off the front page of Twitch, what I'm basically trying to do is I've just started a new character, and what we're going to try and do is just pretty much level up as quickly as possible. So I'm just getting myself set up as a little starting point here. Need to get myself over to, yeah, over in this direction, down this road. Head to the Overseer's camp, because there's a bunch of free crafting supplies in that direction, together with some creatures I can kill, because as soon as we actually get ourselves, as soon as we get ourselves to a campfire, which there is actually one at the Overseer's camp coming up to, I can cook up some meat, so I can just grab some food from there. Water's not going to be such a problem, because doing quests, which we're going to be doing a lot of in very quick succession, just basically, the game just, excuse me, throws purified water at you. So water I'd never consider a massive problem, to be honest, so that's not going to be an issue. The food is not going to be a massive issue either, because we're going to be spending a fair bit of time in the forest, and the forest, there's so much wildlife that's just easy to pick up. I love the variety of wildlife in this game. It's one of the things I really like about 76. Like, compared to 3 and even 4, there is just so flipping much variety of wildlife. It's kind of amazing. So, yeah, we've still got our friends with us here. Oh, cutting fluid. That's oil, isn't it? I think that's a bunch of oil. Also, I'm just going to quickly just take a quick glance at what the state of the session run is. Are we in a fairly young session? There's quite a few young people, and we're on quite a low-level session at the minute, so that's absolutely fine. So, Overseer's camp has been discovered. We can just move the main plot along. That's all absolutely fine. Grab myself some free stuff there. Combat knife. That's not bad at all. And Claire, back to you while I just quickly grab literally everything going here.
Yeah, 6killer in the chat again. Another tip for extra XP: if you play an instrument for a bit, you'll get 5% extra for like an hour.
I don't know. Yeah, I've seen that. I just didn't know how long it actually took to do it. So I'm going to craft myself one level 1 board at this point, because that's going to be fairly powerful, all things considered. And if I can, I'll also just craft myself, a nice, just a chest piece. This chest piece tends to be pretty good as well. Just level 1, that's all I can do. Beautiful. So that just basically just is a couple of tiny little submissions, but that's 50 XP a go, which is why it's worth doing. And that combat knife's locked to level 5. Claire, over to you.
Daravel says it's really pleasing to see that you were trying to organize really nice things for new players in 76.
Yeah, that was really cool. That was really cool. I'm really glad that we did that. It seems to have been really well received. Like, you know, there's a lot of negativity. There's a lot of negativity about 76. So I'm just glad we can be a little bit of positivity about it too. Because, you know, whether you plan to play the game or not, it's nice that there are more games in the world that have a nice friendly atmosphere to them, I think. It will be, you know, I don't want this to turn into Rust, and everything I've seen about it suggests it's not going to turn into Rust, which is very positive. So I'm hoping it stays as it is, because it has been very, very positive in the beta. So I'm hoping it stays that way. That was an aluminium scrap. I'll take wait, and was it aluminium? Does it say aluminium or aluminum in this game? This is very important for me to check at this point. No, it says aluminum. Oh my goodness. Previous Fallout games, I believe, have said aluminium. Is this the first Fallout game to actually canonically say aluminum?
I mean, of course, that's what you would comment on.
Oh my goodness. Is this... I think it might be, you know. This is... quite frankly, incredible if so. And there we are. We're already up to level 3 just from doing, yeah, just those little tiny quests. 50 XP a go gets us a little bit of XP. We can crack on. If someone wants to kill that rad doe, I can't really be dealing with this rad stag doe. Come back here. Come back here. And, very importantly, I'm also going to try and... Hello, one of many Jameses. I'm going to try and get into, like, my... Okay, you made a terrible mistake just standing and checking whether I was cool or not. I was not cool. I'm going to check whether my favourite room in the entire game is still standing or if it's been pre-looted. Because I made the mistake of telling everyone in videos about this room. Now everyone loots it. No! It's here! All the way to here! Yes, all of the lead! Lead. This room is full of lead. It'll get you over capacity immediately, but I don't care. Now time to see how lucky we are, because sometimes you walk into Flatwoods and there's like 3 government supply drops, because there's a government supply drop that everyone can pick up inside the pub, and if they all take it up to the tower up there and drop it in, there could be like 3 different people who have like put in drops. You can get some really cool stuff pretty early on in the game, but I think we've been unlucky on this occasion. Also, I really need to get this to the nearest scrapping as soon as possible. Oh dear, come on, there we go. I think there is, yeah, there's Solar Dragon level 30, I recognise that. Nay. The people have turned out for us here. We've got a lot of people in some very fancy swimwear. I just need to get around the corner. My damn you action points. Damn you action points. Yes, stop mocking me. I'm going as fast. That's right, kill Solar Dragon. Right, scrap all of this. That's worth, how much is that worth? 26 lead. 26 lead is really, really, really damn nice. This will all be fine. Start scrapping some basic stuff there. I'll get rid of the pipe pistol. I'll keep the short hunting rifle for the time being. Right, that's all absolutely fine. Good stuff. So, now we are in Flatwoods, and now, of course, I'm just going to do the responder quest as soon as possible. No, Fertile Soil is also happening right now. So I'm going to try and do Fertile Soil and the responder quests flipping immediately. And of course, I also need to grab the Overseer's log together with, yeah, look at that. That's more purified food. Purified water even. Purified food would be lovely too. This is why water is never a problem. If you just do quests, then you will find yourself just swimming in purified water. Quite literally, if that's what you want to do. So, I'm going to join the responders, and I'm simultaneously probably going to try and take out that. But actually, yeah, teammates, if you want to try and take out the robots, you go right ahead. Claire, over to you while I quickly just sign up with the responders.
Yeah, a couple of people have been weighing in on the aluminium.
Aluminium.
Yes, see, I did that on purpose so I wouldn't have to, like, try to figure out which way is the way you think it should be.
Aluminium is English, aluminum is American.
Anyway,
so obviously it's aluminium.
American jazz.
American jazz. Well, I am in West... I've no idea what a West Virginian accent is. That's...
You have no idea what an American accent is either.
Quiet you.
Fine.
Quiet you. Ooh, responders paramedic jumpsuit, which is very important. And now I suppose I said we were like speed running. I lied. I'm actually just doing whatever I feel like it. So, first things first. Okay, so now we're just basically going over to Kesha. There's just going to be constantly flipping, like, Survivor stories playing. Only the quest only can... Oh, that's different persons. Yeah, sorry. It's rather weird in this game. When you're simultaneously, you and your team are doing a quest, like, 2 versions of the quest item spawn, and something's shooting at me. Team, protect me. Protect me, team. Protect me, minions. I've got more important things to do. So I'm just going to basically run to the water pumps now and also grab some of the water from there. Run it back, boil some water, and then that's it. That's going to be like 300 XP right there. And while I'm passing by, I'm going to try and kill this cow because this cow will actually be very useful in a minute. How did you just miss? It's literally hitting a cow with a barn door, however that expression goes. Right, that's meat and that's hide. That's pretty useful. Wait, hit hitting a cow with hit a barn door with a... What's that expression? Americans, there's something about cows and barn doors, but I can't remember how it actually goes. Anyway, quickly collect that. There'll be a mole rat showing up momentarily. Yeah, there we go. Where'd you just go? We're probably underground, John, because that's what mole rats do. So, checkpointed. Now I just need to run this back over to Kesha's lab, and we'll be in good shape. Claire, how's the chat getting along?
Yeah, the chat is very unimpressed with your American accent.
Uh-huh.
You couldn't
Well,
hit,
I say.
oh god. You couldn't hit the broadside of the barn.
You couldn't hit the... Which is the... I guess the long ways? You couldn't hit the broad... Where does cows come into that expression? Or have I just added cows into that expression?
You've added cows and you've added the door. It's hitting the broadside of the barn, which
But
is
with
quite
what?
large.
With what,
yourself,
though?
I guess.
But
or
with a gun? Yeah, guns, I
don't
suppose. Ooh, gunpowder and pistols and whatever. Right, quickly analyse that. That's going to be, I think, like 300 XP. Yep, this Raider Corpse often has a frag grenade on him, which is very, very useful indeed.
You just added cows, apparently, but people are also making up new phrases.
I want a new phrase involving cows, barns, and doors.
Okay,
right,
well,
that's
someone said you couldn't hit a cow's ass with a banjo, which I thought was quite funny.
Oh, that's probably what I'm getting confused with. Yes. That's really likely what I'm getting confused with. So the next one is Delbert Winters. These are just the tiny little introductory quests in case you're new to Fallout 76, basically saying, oh, no, hang on. I'm not done. I'm not done with the first quest yet. I need to actually boil the dirty water. I really hope this... Yes, the game actually gives you free wood right here. Yeah, wood piles. It's very good to get into the habit of just basically doing that all the time. Right, I've created some boiled water. There we go, I've done that. And I also create some mute fruit juice, which is like water, but like better. And I can also just cook all of this as quick as you like, because that will be basically enough food to keep me going for literally ever. Oh, I just cooked the ribeye steaks early. That was really stupid of me. That's going to literally... Someone's managing to pull off the... Someone's pulled off the up is not jump. If you can glitch inside this, it's literally an impenetrable barrier. It's actually amazing. It's the best form of power armor, but it's very hard to stay inside it. But if you can glitch inside the trolleys, it's actually amazing power armor. It's better because it's got no health and it blocks all damage forever. It's kind of amazing. Right, so there's level 4, and now we need to do second helpings, which I think I might have already... People directory. If I haven't already looked up Delbert Winters, I will do that now. Yeah, I've already looked him up, so that's fine. Right, over to Delbert Winters' home, and now I get myself... I think this is the point where you get yourself the plan for the chemistry workstation, which is extremely important, because as long as you've got a chemistry workbench, then you're pretty much, as far as I'm concerned, like, you've got what you need to have a decent base. And... Jinx, are you actually opening doors for me at this point? Like, I'm glad you're helping out, but that might be slightly overkill. To be perfectly honest, I don't need you to actually open individual doors. And... Jinx, get off the terminal, Jinx. There, Jinx. No, Jinx. Oh, wait, hang on. Do I do it that way? Oh, I never realised that was actually like that. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't realise you... Is that what happens when you look at a terminal and someone else is using it? It just appears on your... Yeah, it just appears on your Pip-Boy. That's kind of cool. I didn't realise that was a thing to get around the queues for computer terminals. Someone wants us to come over there. They're probably pointing us towards the nearest cow. So cook a ribeye steak. I need to actually find a cow. Unfortunately, if you don't kill something yourself, it doesn't spawn anything. So I actually need to kill this cow myself. There we go. So we can now get some light hits in on this cow. And you are going to die, my cow friend. Hi, job done. Yeah, this is the thing. I think that guy was trying to help me by killing a cow for me. But unfortunately, if you do that, there's just nothing on... You have the... Hang on. You've got a... What rifle is that? That's... Okay, so... Yeah, there's an element of slight overcompensation going on here. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's okay. It's okay. I'm sure it's fine. Now, I need to remember... Once again, I've forgotten to actually cook the steak. Because I've already technically done that. Right, I'm going to cook the steak, then turn that quest, and that should be level 5, I think. Claire, what's going on down in the chat?
Yeah, the chat is quite amused at the fact that, obviously, you're doing the cow thing, but also we're all remembering, die, you mooing bastard, die!
Die, you mooing bastard, die! All of my stealth and cunning, absolutely. So that should make me an official responder. Yeah, there we go. That's the training done. So I'm hoping now when I contact the responders with the database, that should get me straight up to level 5. So at that point, well, in all fairness, I'm going to have my first perk card pack now anyway, which is pretty good. Log in as a volunteer, emergency responders, and now we're being told to go to the airport. Now, we're not going to go to the airport, not just yet. Me and my guys have something else in mind, and why are you still level 3? You shouldn't still be level 3, you really should be level 4 by now. Now, is that going to be Tinker's Workbench, Wood Scraps, Hunting Rifle Plan? Is that going to be... That's got to be enough for level 5 right there. Yep, there's level 5. Level 5 is important because at level 5 we can start making the level 5 armor and the level 5 weapons, assuming I've picked up enough scrap, which I should have enough of, to be honest, just from randomly, like, grabbing stuff. If I just break a bit more stuff down there. Yeah, I should have plenty of leather from all those hides. So, time to do some leveling up. So we've got up to level 5 pretty efficiently. We're like, what's that, 15 minutes after we started or something, we're at level 5. And I've got 3 level ups to do. And I want to open the perk card pack first, because that'll tell me what my cards are going to be.
I mean, you know, it's 25 minutes after
Yeah, but we didn't start immediately, did we?
Yeah, people had things to say about that.
Yeah.
As they tend to do.
Bunch of, yeah, level 7 locked perks there, so nothing desperately spectacular. I will take, I'll probably take, actually, a rank of endurance, and I wouldn't actually mind, what have I actually got here? Yes, when you're on a team, 5% more XP, so I will take inspirational immediately. So that is very, very useful indeed. And I wouldn't mind a bit of agility, and that will actually get me... Gunrunner is not so bad. Action Boy I kind of like, so I like sprinting everywhere. So I'm going to go for some of that as well. And I should have another one as well. I probably want to actually be taking... I wouldn't actually mind an extra rank of charisma because I do actually have a team with me here. And here we go. So bodyguards, 6 damage and energy resistance, max 18 for each teammate excluding you. I've got 2 teammates. That's basically 12 free damage and energy resistance, which is not insignificant at all. Unless leveling up inspiration is a better idea. That's 5, yeah, it would be another 5%. I will take bodyguards. So I'm going to take bodyguards right now. So as I'm in a team, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. So I'm going to put bodyguards and inspirational right in. Lead belly I can put in immediately. Action boy I can put in immediately. Pharmacist, through hiker, and can do. Through hiker's not terrible. Food and drink weights down 30%. Like purified water weighs 1. Plenty of food weighs 0.5, I think. So it's not a bad thing to have at all. But these are locked to level 6 and 7. So until I get my next perk card pack at level 6, I must have been leveling up for a while because it's suddenly a beautiful sunny day. The weather does sort of move on pretty quickly. So, at this point, it's time for me to do a quick upgrade, because now I'm level 5, all the level 5 weapons and armor have become available, which is very, very useful indeed. So, I'm just going to craft myself a set of level 5 armor, which I should be able to do. Do I have enough cloth, leather, and... I might not have quite enough cloth, leather, and steel for a full set, but we'll have some at the bare minimum. So... we'll be okay for now. Yeah, we should be okay to do... Actually, I can make a full set of level 5. I just can't actually improve it. Switch to modify then. And this is... Actually, I do know how to do boiled leather. But it would be a fairly modest improvement, so I'm pretty happy with how we are. Though actually, I do need to scrap a bunch of stuff. Anything that's not level 5, I'm going to scrap. Which will just get me a little bit of leather back again. Which will be fine. So scrap that. That is level 1. Actually, that's sturdy. That's sturdy. Sturdy leather left arm compares to, that's 2 to 4. Also 2 to 4, but it's in worse condition, so I'm just actually going to scrap that. And then I can just actually, yeah, go back. Then I can actually start modifying some of this to boiled, which will give me a bit of a nice benefit there. And I'm just going to, yeah, just get that over to boiled as well. Adhesive 1. Yeah, I can actually now get a bunch of stuff over to boiled, which is actually not so bad at all. So Claire, back to you in the chat. What's going on down there?
Yeah, we've got about 1,900 people watching right
1,900 people. Very, very nice indeed.
Very nice. And then we're just seeing quite a few regulars from the YouTube streams showing up. So
hello, nice. Everybody.
I want you to know I recognize Nathaniel on the strength of his bad puns.
Oh, nice.
From a different username.
Excellent. That's very important.
Yes, indeed. And yeah, a lot of people have got their game downloading and watching you before they can install it and play it themselves.
Excellent. Now I need to get over to a workbench and also make myself a level 5 weapon. Game Guru is using that one. That's fine. There's another one right over here. So I've got myself some decent level 5 armor there. I just need now a decent level 5 weapon, and then I'll be okay for the time being. So let's do some crafting and see what I want to actually make myself here. Board, I could make myself a level 16 fast combat knife, would not be terrible. Level 5 is only 21. Actually, level 16 fast on the combat knife. Let's start with that. That's fine. So I can just use that immediately. That's absolutely fine. I will make myself some throwing knives because they're very powerful and very cheap and easy to make. So I'm just going to make an absolute ton of them. And I don't have enough left to actually make a gun. Unless I actually scrap a bunch of spare guns, which I probably have several of. Yeah, in fact, I already had a level 5 one, but it was poor condition. So I don't really mind that in the slightest. Scrap the hatchet as well. Bolt action. Yeah, all of that's absolutely fine. Right, in which case, set those throwing knives, and don't forget to use them, which I totally will. But, you know, just in case I don't, why not, eh? So, we're in good shape right now. So, the next place I want to go is not actually heading north. Instead, me and the rest of my team want to be heading over to Camp McClintock. We're going to be heading together down in that direction. I'm not sure whether they can see my custom markers, the rest of the team. So, Jinx and Trainer Red, we are heading over in that direction, which is technically over there, that sort of a direction. That's fine. We'll just climb up and we'll pass by that. And the reason for that is Camp McClintock is one of those locations where you can do a lot of quests very, very easily. You can do a lot of quests very, very easily indeed. There's like 3 starting quests that give you like 300 XP a go that are all very simple. So we're going to be heading in that direction right now. And then, after that point, we're probably going to actually split off from each other at that point, because sometimes it makes sense for a team to not hang out together. Often the most intelligent thing you can do as a team is actually split up and then rejoin up at certain other points if it's necessary. Also, by the way, yeah, we're actually up to, right now, excuse me, yeah, we're up to 30 damage resistance, 48 energy. That is not bad. That's not bad at all for level 5 fresh out of Flatwoods, and that's partly bodyguards, that's partly level 5 leather armor, and partly the fact that I've boiled all of it because I just was pretty good at picking up a bunch of leather. So, yeah, we're in pretty good shape in that regard. And also, I think we need to actually go this way to get up the top here. Yeah, I think looping around this way towards the top of the bridge will be the easier way to do that. Claire, give us an update as to what's going on in your lovely, lovely chat.
The chat is fine. We're just commenting on your plans right now and discussing what else people can play if their computers can't run this. So there's a big old FTL love fest in the comments right now.
Oh, damn straight. Damn flipping straight. Why wouldn't there be?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Oh, and anything else floating about?
Not really, actually. Ooh, someone pointed out that you were on the first page of Twitch in the Netherlands as well.
In the Netherlands? Maybe it's Twitch Europe? Maybe they told us UK, but it's just like the whole of Europe together. I'm just going to grab a little bit of stuff as we go by here. And I honestly was expecting to actually find, ooh, more 10mm. Yeah, 10mm. For a very early game gun, it's not terrible, but you don't want to be using it more than out of the very early game. I feel like we should have like a moment's silence for the 10mm. The 10mm was a really solid early, fully into mid-game gun in Fallout 4. In 76, it just seems to just not stack up. It just doesn't stack up. Like, maybe if I'd actually found a 10mm, like, plan, then maybe it would have worked better. Oh, I'm being chased by Mirelurks, but that's fine. I'm going to jump off this here rock, and Mirelurks will probably not be able to follow me off that, so that's fine. I'm not going to take on Mirelurks with a... I'm going to take on Mirelurks at all. It's fine. My team's falling behind a bit, but if they fall behind too much, they can just fast travel to me. So that's absolutely fine. This road and that symbol means we are in the right location right now. So everything is looking good. Yeah, that's fine. They're kind of passing by that Mirelurk right this second. I think, actually, they might be in the process of killing it, which, you know, guns are probably much better at doing. Mirelurks kind of hurt when you're a low level. So that's going to be a bit difficult. Now... there is also another rather clever thing I've just done. Yep, there goes that Mirelurk right there. Which is I've deliberately tried to give myself as much leather armor as possible, because leather armor gives you energy resistance as opposed to damage resistance. Well, it gives you both. It gives you more... okay, seriously, you need to stop following me around. There you go. That was my kill. My kill. Totally me. No one else. yeah, it gives you energy resistance. Now, we're going up to Camp McClintock, where there's a bunch of easy quests to be done, and then one final quite difficult quest involving robots, who are all going to be using energy weapons. So it's almost like I planned this.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, that final quest can be a little bit on the difficult side, so we'll see. We'll see how well this is going to work here. We will flipping see. So I'm just going to very quickly just rush through a whole bunch of story and just pick up a bunch of logs and free stuff and speak to this guy just to actually get, this plot kicked off. Claire,
Oh.
give me an update as to what the lovely people have to say down there in the chat.
Well,
Sorry, oh no, not down there in the chat, of course. This is Twitch, not YouTube. Over on the right in the chat, which is where they are, I think, right? I'm pretty sure that's where they are. I think they hover just...
They're also on the right on YouTube. If anyway, never mind.
That's true, actually. Yes, they
I
are.
pop out the chat anyway, so they're the only thing in their own window for me.
Nice.
Spectator says we're also on the front page in Canada.
Really? Wait, we may be in more front pages. How many people have we actually got showing up for this in that case?
We have 1,992 right now.
Very nice
fast
indeed.
approaching 2,000. Yes, indeed. Let's see.
Excellent. So
Best front page.
What?
Yes. On the front page of Twitch Canada. Best front page.
Best front page. Yeah, damn straight. I agree. I'm on board with that. That's fine. So I'm just going to quickly go and grab the uniform from the barracks, which is, I think, over on this side. Seems I just need to actually put on an army uniform to get this robot to play ball with me. And then I can basically just rush 3 quests in a row right here. And that'll be worth a lot of XP as well. As well as a chance for me and my team to do a bit of fighting together. Is it in here? I think it's in the other one, actually. I think it's actually in the... I always go into the wrong one first. If this is it over here. Yes, there we are. Uniform voucher. That's theirs. This is mine, and everyone else is also grabbing their uniform voucher. It's in this one, guys. Don't worry, I got the wrong one first. Such lovely and colourful. It's so bright and warm, the colours in this game. The lighting engine is such a step up over Fallout 4. It's absolutely lovely. Right. Let's just quickly go and get myself another nice little thing right here. So, activate uniform dispenser. Got myself a uniform. It is sadly dirty, even if you get it straight after the uniform dispenser. And we're going to need to put that on. And don't worry, that doesn't overwrite any of my armor, because armor pieces are no longer tied to things that can have armor pieces over them. You can basically just wear armor underneath literally anything, which is, again, a massive improvement. Because it meant in Fallout 4, you would always end everyone wearing a fedora, because a fedora was one of only, like, 4 hats that was able to take a ballistic weave. And you'd be mad not to take a ballistic weave. So, it was a slightly difficult position to be in. So, now he's going to challenge us to do 3 little tasks and then 1 big fight. Now, hopefully, we're going to be up to level 7 before we get to the final big fight. Because this should be an easy 1 or 2 levels right here, and then a big fight at the end, which will be absolutely fine. Claire, give us the updates.
Well, someone just told me we're on the USA front page.
Ooh.
So, I don't know.
Maybe we were just lied
Chat,
to.
do tell us.
Very sexy.
Yeah, and people asking when you might play with other people, which I think maybe is a bit...
I have, in fact, already played with
course.
someone. The video isn't just quite out yet. The video is not quite out yet, but I have already played with one of them. Actually, I've played with 2 other people. I played with Up Is Not Jump. We didn't really record anything. I think he was recording just for some extra B-roll for his video. Yeah, I've recorded with someone else that's actually going to be a proper thing beginning momentarily. This is just the agility course, by the way. I literally just need to just run around this course and then start pushing buttons, which is very nice and simple to do. So go, and then just through over here. Of course, this is easier if you actually have got more agility, because you can actually sprint more. And I think the game does punish you if you actually fall off anything. So we just need to go through here, grab all of this, grab all of that, go through here and take a bunch of rads and all of that good stuff. But this it's a very quick little oncey roundy, and then once you're done, I think, yeah, you get yourself... The thing is, let's talk about the currencies in Fallout 76. Because in Fallout 76, there are several currencies, and some of them are more valuable than others. So, for example, money is basically worthless. Caps just come from everywhere and just get thrown away all the time on, like, excess junk or whatever. So, that's not very... So, caps are not that valuable. Meanwhile, if we want to talk about, say, junk, that's a lot more valuable. Junk is pretty valuable, all things considered. Then we get into the real, and then we get into XP. XP is pretty valuable. But the really, really valuable thing, ultimately, is plans. Okay, plans are the most valuable commodity, because a plan in a shop, which is, you know, a place you can actually get loads of them, is totally worth, like... Somebody just up here waiting for me, marvellous. A plan in a shop can totally, like, cost, like, 800 or 1,000 caps for a good quality plan. Like, they are expensive things. These are expensive damn things. So, really, plans are the most desirable thing of all. That's kind of what you want to be. That's really kind of where you want to be, just kind of... that's kind of where you really want to be kind of prioritising. And completing a quest gets you a plan. So, as a result of that, like, it's kind of one of those things you want to be prioritising as much as you can. So, just onto the shooting range now. Begin the course. Absolutely fine. 12 seconds. I really hope I've got a gun that's got some ammo in it, by the way. Otherwise, this is going to be mildly embarrassing. Yeah, that'll do. Plenty of that sort of an ammo. So, just need to wait for these things to pop up and then just work on the shooting range. Marvellous. And we'll just take you out. And you out, and you over there out, and you over there out, and so on and so forth. It's a shooting range. You probably have a pretty good idea how it all fits together. Though with this guy, it's a little bit tricky to hit that one over there. There we go. And then finish you, job done. Lovely. So that is another little quest right there. And then finally over to the patriotism exam, so we can start running over to the next one before this one's even done, because we are done with the marksmanship course. This one I'm basically going to cheese because it always has a fixed solution. This is a really cool quest, by the way. Avert your eyes if you don't want spoilers, because this is actually a really, really fun quest. This is a really fun quest, but it always has the same solution. It's basically a patriotism test where you have to figure out, based on reading terminals and like looking at journals, like which is the secret communist. But it's always got the same solution, which I'm just going to do now because I know exactly where it is. So you just go into this middle room. Read Jimmy's diary here that tells you he likes Franklin D. Roosevelt, FDR for short. So we just take that. Then we just listen to his terminal until he says, hey, my terminal's locked behind someone whose initials I really admire. And then we just go through his little selections here. And then we'll have access to his terminal. There we go. I need a password for my terminal. Someone I admire a lot. We know that's FDR. So as a result of that, we should be able to use Jimmy's terminal immediately. And Pop was coughing again. No, call up my friends. We're going to form a union, etc., etc., etc. So there we go. That's all we needed right flipping there. And I think you can now actually, yeah, we can now, admittedly, we can just turn that straight in because we know he's the communist because he wanted to basically organise a strike. So turn him in, accuse Jimmy, job done, and that is the first 3 quests completed. And that means we now need to do the main quest. So, team, gather up for the live fire exercise. And there's level 6 right there. Level 6 new perk card pack, which I'll do immediately because if I can get a new decent pack, that'll be very useful. And pharmacist becomes available as well. I'm kind of hoping we get good here. Concentrated fire, first aid. Actually, you know what? That's not bad at all. Travelling pharmacy, first aid. There's a lot of good stuff there, quite frankly. I'm pretty happy with that. I will take an extra point of strength for just some more power. I will probably take myself... I wouldn't mind Slugger, to be honest. Slugger's pretty good. What else is new that shows up at this level? I could just take an extra rank of bodyguards, which is... that's just an extra 2 per teammate. Honestly, after its first level, it's not so great. Licensed plumber's not bad at all. Gunslingers become available, which is not bad at all either. Or farmer. Ooh... you know what, I'll probably take Slugger, because 2-handed melee weapons are pretty powerful, and I have taken a bit of strength already, so that's absolutely fine. So in which case, put in Slugger, put in Travelling Pharmacy, put in Concentrated Fire, put in First Aid over Pharmacy, and we're good for now, because Can-Do's locked till level 7. Marvellous. So that is all good shape right there. I think we need to... oh no, we're reporting straight to the live fire. Right, team, we're reporting to the live fire. So, everyone report there, please, because this is not the easiest thing in the world. There's going to be a Mr. Gutsy that shows up towards the end of it that's going to be a little bit on the difficult side. I'm just going to get out a good weapon here. My board's actually probably not a bad idea. I'm just going to go for, even though I've only got a level 1 board, I'm just going to go for the board regardless. I think the board should work pretty well. And we might actually have a bit of assistance coming on from here. We've got someone who's actually hanging out here in this area. Don't know if they're actually here for the stream or not. They may or may not be. Right, begin the course. Let's go and murder 3 waves of robots. And, of course, murdering these robots will also be worth a bunch of XP on their own. So this is just going to be a really nice series of waves of enemies. This should hopefully work pretty well, especially with leather armor. I think it's this one on the left that's the first to start spawning them. So, exercise begins over here. Guys, over here with me, we're just going to flip and swarm them the moment they come out. Where is... Trainer Red. Trainer Red, come on, man. It's 2 seconds. 2 seconds until the robots appear. So one of them's going to come out here. I think some of them are also just going to walk up the hill. It's going to be really embarrassing if it's not actually this one, if it's the other one. I really hope it's this one now, otherwise I'm going to be so embarrassed. No, it was the other one! It was everyone over there! Everyone over there! It was a totally different one!
Well done, John.
Yeah, well done, mate. And now just get the flipping throwing knives in, because the throwing knives are pretty good. There we go, throwing knife and throwing knives. There we go, someone tossed in a grenade. Well done. Now we just start hitting the level 5 bots are not so bad. I think you can see that with my leather armor boiled, these guys with their basic weapons, they can't do much to me at all. So that's absolutely fine. Also, there's just a random tick here. These guys also drop sometimes something better than steel scrap. And Jinx, why did you just pick a fight with a level 16 person? We're so sorry. We're so sorry about that. Okay, this time it's definitely this one over here. Okay, this time I mean it. It's 100% this one over here. So everyone get ready. It's probably not going to be this one again. Please be this one. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, this one. This one. This one. This one. It was this one, I was right! I was actually right! I was actually flipping right! Yes! Wait, no, they're also over there. No, never mind, it wasn't entirely this one. They seemed to... I thought they came actually from 1 each round, but maybe I've completely got that wrong. And do, by the way, when you're actually fighting in a group, try and get 1 hit in on every enemy, because you don't get any XP unless you contributed. So it is a good idea to try and get 1 hit in on every enemy if you actually can. So, like, you know, especially if you're a big hitter, go, like, getting 1 big hit and then start moving on to the next. And then you'll get as much XP as you can, which is lovely. And now the third, unfortunately, the third and final round is going to involve potentially a very big, nasty robot, which could be a little bit on the... Okay, once again, I think we're sort of accidentally attacking someone who's here to help us, but we're very sorry. We're so sorry. Please don't attack us. Third and final round will involve like a level 22 Gutsy, which is going to be a little bit more on the difficult side. In fact, just for that, I'm going to actually put my... Yeah, I've got 1 frag grenade. I'm just going to get my 1 frag grenade ready for that, which will be fine. But this is worth a fair bit of XP right here. I'm also just going to quickly just drink some boiled water and eat some... Yeah, grilled rad stag. That'll flip and do the job. Right, now... Where's our next at this point? There's... No, that's a good Sergeant Gutsy. No one caused trouble with him. We just need to watch out for a level 22 or thereabouts nasty lad who's probably coming from this sort of direction. Probably this sort of direction, given some people are shooting in that sort of way. I don't... Where are you guys? There you go. It's only the level 5s. Okay, I can handle level 5s. That's fine. So I'm just finished them off with my nice board. Just step back so you don't get staggered between hits. And then over here. And then watch out for starting to take loads of damage. Because if I'm going to take loads of damage, that means someone's in trouble. I'm guessing that means the level 22 lad's over there. Game Guru's in trouble. And then... Oh, yeah. Level 22. So I'm just going to try and stagger this guy as best I can. So I'm not doing too bad against him. We can just sort of try and dogpile this guy. And with my energy resistance, I'm doing okay. So, Communist Trooper level 22. Yeah, we can handle this. It's thanks to the leather armor that we're doing alright here. And then you can partly just keep staggering him with the melee hits. So this is all fine. As soon as he goes down, it won't be a problem anymore. And just help myself with some more fusion cells. And now just finish off the big lads over here. And we're pretty much where we should be. Yeah, we're well under control. That boiled leather armor has really proved invaluable against these robots. Just like that energy resistance, these guys just couldn't do a thing to me. And more aluminium and lead scrap, which is the good sort of scrap. Last one over there. Down we go. That should be the job done. Nice big fight to kick us off there. All of us took a little bit of damage. Wouldn't hurt to do a stim pack. We got plenty of that business. And now we should be able to, I think, just go back and check in with the Mr. Gutsy back in the building to officially wrap up that quest and get yourself a nice big old pile of XP. And XP just for doing the live fire training exercise, because that's its own mini quest. So this was like 600. 600 together with a whole... No, that was 250. The others were 150. So that's like 400. That's like 700 XP already. Never mind the XP we got for fighting the robots. And there'll be plans at the end of this. And I've actually got to turn in the main plan yet. So, you know, this is, I think, a really good thing for some low-level characters to come and do. I think it's a very good way of getting some nice, easy XP. Because this should be enough to hopefully knock us straight up to level 7 at that point. And then we're going to start playing a bit more... tactically. Alright, I've got plans for what we do now. Claire, tell me what's going on while I just turn in this quest to the Mr. Sergeant Gutsy.
Yeah, well, we've got Ilana in chat who says she's made a bunch of tea for new players and then spawning them out with only 2 people so she couldn't do nice things.
Oh,
like you were doing.
Tea's actually very good because tea's basically just like, you just find like flowers everywhere and you can just use it to make turn boiled water into tea, and it's so much better. Master Sergeant, are you okay? He's just saying well. Yeah, that's right, well. Master Sergeant, are you okay? Yay, he's actually saying his lines. Good, I was worried he bugged out there for a second. It's okay, he didn't Bethesda, it's fine. Everything's alright. Oh, I shouldn't say that. Never mind. And now this should be the quest actually completed. And, yep, I'm dismissed, which should be... There we go. Back to basics completed. And how much XP is that worth, by the way? That's got to be worth a little bit, because that's actually the overall quest. Yeah, that's another, like, 239 plus however much is beyond that, and straight up to level 7, which is not bad at all. So level 7, we can level up again. Beautiful. I'm just going to keep putting strength up, because why not, quite frankly. Pack Rat is not bad. I've already got 1 rank of Travelling Pharmacy. I wouldn't mind that being a little bit higher. To be honest, I'm just going to quickly skim through for stuff that's new. Hard Bargain is not spectacular. I can do without that on this particular run. Through Hiker, I've already got 1 of, so that's absolutely fine. I wouldn't mind, yeah, the Serendipity. Serendipity is actually not so bad. It can avoid trouble later on, but I would also just mind... Yeah, you know what? I'll take Action Boy... No, hang on. If I want to take that, I should actually totally take Agility instead, and then level up Action Boy, because I like Action Boy. Action Boy is a very, very good perk. So, upgrade that. That's beautiful. Action Boy and Through Hiker can go in play. Can Do, we've already got, and Pharmacist can't go in because we don't have the intelligence for it, but I'm pretty happy with that, all things considered. So, and that is already, yeah, quite a bit of the way forward to the next level as well. So... Here's what we're doing now at this point, which is me and my team are now going to split off. Because after you do some basic opening quests like this, what we need to do is we need to be constantly hitting quests. And events are a type of quest. So what I want to do now is basically be hitting as many quests as I can as quickly as possible. But as we saw earlier, we can all fast travel to each other instantaneously. So... what I want to do at this exact moment in time is my good friend Jinx here is going to head north. Run, Jinx! Be free! Go! Anytime you're ready!
I'm not sure they've actually got you in voice. I'm telling them to do it now.
I think she's doing it.
Setup.
No, she's got it. No, keep going! Goodness sake, I didn't throw you a stick. I don't need it brought back. Okay, so she's going to head north to Morgantown. Because in Morgantown, there's a bunch of events. So Jinx heading north to Morgantown. And Trainer Red, attention! Trainer Red is instead going to head south, down towards Camden Park, in that sort of an area. So Trainer Red's going to head in that direction. And I, meanwhile, have a different thing in mind. So they're going to head towards a couple of events. I, meanwhile, I'm going to head in this direction because a symbol has just appeared on the map that you might be somewhat... Hello? Uh-oh. Okay, that guy's technically marked as an enemy, a level 16 enemy. Hopefully it's just because we sort of accidentally attacked each other, and he's not actually planning to murder me. I'm heading towards a workshop. Because capturing a workshop is technically a quest that very often... I really hope that wasn't him that just attacked me, by the way. I really hope it wasn't. We might have upset a player. I really hope we haven't upset a player. That'd be kind of unfortunate if we had. I'm just going to run away as fast as I can. Capturing a workshop and clearing it out is, yeah, there we go, quest started. Claim workshop at Lakeside Cabins. And all that's in Lakeside Cabins is basically, I think it's just some basic ferals. So all I need to do really is just go and pick off some basic ferals, and I can have this workshop, spend some money to do that, and that's basically going to be 300 XP, no problem at all. Then it will almost certainly come under attack, almost flipping immediately. That's a level 15 Stalker. Luckily, that's hopefully not going to be a major problem, because levels are more recommendations. It's not like we're playing Assassin's Creed here. You can totally 100% just win, even if you're taking on massively high level. That's good stuff, by the way. Yeah, I just need to take out all of these guys, and then 300 XP for taking this place, then, like, I think another 300 for defending it, which is, should be eminently doable as well. Yeah, level 3. At this point, I'm just murdering these guys with one shot. But, like, what's guarding the vast majority of workshops inside the forest is not tough at all. Very easy. And yeah, that's it. That's the last one. You know it's the last one. I'm just going to say I love this guy as, like, an apology, because I really hope he's not... Okay, good. He doesn't seem to hold a grudge. So
well, apparently he's friends with Thomas.
Yay!
So, you know.
So I'm now going to claim this workshop, and that is going to be a quest complete. And like I was saying, a quest complete gets you a schematic, and schematics, plans or recipes are the most valuable things in this entire game, because they're so expensive to buy, and you only really get them. Well, you can find some of them in the wild, but it's pretty rare to find them in the wild. Like, actually, this one location happens to have, I think, like, the chemistry workstation and the Tinker's workshop around the back of it. So we've now technically taken that, and look at that. That's just got me straight up to level 8, just doing that. And that was nothing. That was like, what was it, that four feral ghouls? It was 4 feral ghouls. And yeah, there's the plan for the Tinker's workbench. And that also gets me a plan for metal tables, aluminium scrap, 11 raw leather. So, like, you'd almost be mad not to do that. You'd just be absolutely mad not to do that. So level 8 is another quest card pack, which is absolutely flipping marvellous. Open that, straight up to level 8, and now, probably in about 30 seconds, that place will come under attack for the first time. Hard bargain, greed thumb, serendipity, lead belly. It's kind of a shame we've picked up lead belly too. Lead belly's not great, so that is a shame. In which case, I'm just going to very quickly check what's actually new at this level. Claire, back to you.
Yeah, absolutely. We're just having a nice chat in there. Zada wants to know if things changed a lot from the beta.
Not a huge amount. In terms of, like, technically, I think it feels a lot nicer than the beta. Like, it runs a lot smoother. Like, technically it's improved. I'm told on console that's even more pronounced. Like, the difference between the console... I'm just going to upgrade Slugger, by the way. I quite like my two-handed melee. So I'm just going to get that done. Yep, Slugger 2, which is marvellous. Okay, why do you not want me to do that? Why do you not want me to... Yeah. Oh, I think I need to pull this off first. Hang on. Yes. Okay. So, rank that up. Game? What's wrong? What's wrong? Why am I not allowed to rank up this card? Is it because Slugger 2's locked to... Well, this is something I wasn't expecting to have an issue with here. This is all very interesting. Also, apparently I picked up an extra action boy, which is fine. So, am I allowed to rank... Why am I not allowed to rank up my cards right now? I don't know. I'm just going to check the way... Yes, I'm still in a session that exists. Also, I need to defend my... I need to actually defend my place right now. So I've got 30 seconds. Okay, you know what? Maybe it's because I'm in the middle of, like... I'm technically in the middle of, like, problems. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to basically spend all the resources in this base on putting down turrets literally everywhere. Because I don't actually want to hold this place insofar as I don't want it to be like a resource hub. So I don't need to worry about saving resources for, like, you know, doing any business pertaining to doing crafting. So I can just basically spend all of this free stuff on just slapping down turrets everywhere. And then as a result of that, yeah, these will just kind of take care of all the enemies. Nope, that's technically the edge of the area. So as a result of that, these will just take care of the enemies for me, which will be very, very welcome indeed. Depends what shows up, to be honest. There's often one way from above, one way from below, so I'm just going to put a couple of turrets facing the sea, and that's all the turrets I can actually put down. And, yeah, I need to... Oh, mole rats. I'm not too worried by an invasion of mole rats, to be perfectly honest. I think that we could probably handle. But if I just stay here for this, I actually end up with... that's another quest complete. Defending this place, if you're actually there, is another quest complete. So, this is not a bad thing to do at all. Just quickly finish those guys off. That was literally the only wave. It was just wave 1 of 1. Now, this place probably won't be attacked for another hour or so, but then potentially I can come back here and do that again in a minute. So that's going to be... Yep, there we go. So that is now another quest complete right there. Let's see what the game's going to give me for doing that. And the answer is... Come on, game. Anytime you're ready. Yep, so Stimpack diluted. Plan for metal tables. I think I've already just got that one, actually. Stimpack diluted and a whole bunch of good stuff there. So, that has now been completed. But yeah, that's just XP and plans and resources. And that was so easy to do. That was like handful of mole rats, 4 ferals. Job done. Now I've done that game, are you happy with me actually ranking up my cards? Yeah! Maybe. Oh, it's because I had 3. Apparently I had 3 sluggers. That's surprising. Didn't realise that. Right, well, I'll take Gladiator off in that case and just put Slugger 3 on. Okay, now the game seems to be calming down. Claire, back to you.
Yeah, shout out to Angela in chat who says she's blown away by John's ability to play and chat with us. Not just chatter, like detailed conversation. Thank you, John.
Is that incredibly sarcastic? Is she being really sarcastic right now?
No! I just read it because it's nice!
I wasn't sure if that was just really, really brutal sarcasm. So like, it takes sometimes.
Okay, well, here's for brutal sarcasm, John. I think you just robbed yourself, Stephen. Because apparently you've been using some of your own resources, showing in white rather than green.
It's possible I did. I might have done that, but that's fine. So it was only a handful. I don't actually need them for anything. It's a shame I don't have a weapons workbench here. So that's this place done. Now where do I want to go at this point? Now I want to quickly just check in. Do we have any updates from our friends? This Trainer Red. Trainer Red. Are we getting confused? Camden Park, Trainer Red! Camden Park! South, Trainer... Jinx is following orders, at least. We went through military training and he still doesn't know how to follow orders.
Well,
shocking. Shocking.
He says he's heading down to Somerville because that's a lot of easy XP if he can take it.
That seems eminently reasonable. I'm also just going to join an event for 5 caps because that's actually an event right here. In fact, actually, everyone come to me. There's currently an event, Protectron Horde, going on just the north of me. And this is now partly what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to try and bounce between as many workshops and as many events as possible. So, if we could just get Jinx and Trader Red to converge on my position. Because now, we've got ourselves, find the source of the Protectron Horde. Wipe out a horde that's infesting the forest. I've never done this event before. I've no clue. Oh, this is at Sutton Station. Okay, I know Sutton Station. That's fine. So Gamer Guru's just shown up at this point. So now we need to clear out some nice little sources of a Protectron Horde. So I can see I've got my nice little... Yeah, I've got my little... Oh. Apparently we're heading... Oh, wow. This one's all over the... Okay, well, this event's weird. This event's all over the flipping shop. Right. I've changed my mind. I'm not going to do that one in that case. That one's really weird. Investigate Morgantown Airport. Fine. In that case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Plan A because I didn't realise this was an event that was going to force me to jog all the way to flipping Morgantown. But that's a good event to do if you're heading up to Morgantown anyway. So that would have been a good event for Jinx. I'm going to spend a bit of money to travel back down to... I thought there was an angry person down there on my map there, but no, that's the person who's just being angry nearby to me. I'm very sorry, Trader Red, to call you over then send you straight back away. I'm very sorry about that. Let's just quickly get rid of the...
Yeah, Jinx didn't get there in time because she was being attacked.
That's eminently reasonable. I'm headed to Flatwoods because I want to now basically try and get from area to area in terms of workshops. I want to get from workshop to workshop as fast as I can. Because claiming a workshop, mission complete. Defending it from the attack that seems to always be generated immediately, mission complete. And then I can just bounce between them, and simultaneously, my 2 friends, they are trying to hunt down events. So I can just bounce between workshops and events, and I should, if we can get this right, basically just be constantly bouncing between mission completes, which should be a never-ending source of XP and plans, which has got to be way more efficient than just kind of bumbling around and crafting or just running into random enemies. But I also do actually need... Yeah, I need to actually upgrade my weapons here. So I just need to do a quick bit of weapon sifting through-y. Get rid of the machete, I don't like that. Claire, back to you.
Yeah, the chat is just making fun of you a little bit.
I'm not surprised. As I say, we didn't plan this. We didn't plan this. We don't plan anything. This was all an idea. I'm testing this for the first time. Anything I say, take it like with the caveat of probably. Probably is what we say to literally everything. That is a level 5 fire axe. That's not bad. Level 30, yeah. I've got to say, a level 5 fire axe feels like the sort of thing to me. Yeah, I think we've just come across something something good there. I will spend 21 caps on a level 5 fire axe. And also, because I'm doing all these quests, I'm swimming in money. Because quest completes also give you money. So I'm just going to basically go over that fire axe. That should be absolutely a-okay. Anything else I want there? No, honestly, that's fine. And obviously, I always check the notes, because you can find some good stuff like pocketed leather armor chest. I'm pretty sure I've got pocketed leather armor chest, but I might just go and actually slap that on my leather chest piece right now, because that will just give me a tiny bit of extra carrying capacity. So modify my chest piece just to add pockets to that. I'm pretty sure I've unlocked that already. No, I haven't, for one very particular reason, which is I need to remember you need to read plans the first time for reasons that aren't 100% clear, but you just do. Metal tables ×2, yeah, pocketed leather chest, Tinker's workbench, cardboard standees, water pump ×2, recipe for that, absolutely lovely. Now I can do it. This is something that needs to be changed. I really feel like it's so weird you don't do that automatically. Right, so add pocketing to my chest piece, which is beautiful. Add boiled to my one thing that's not boiled, because it bothers me that it doesn't match all of the others. And we are in good shape. Alright, that's fine for armor for the time being. I can probably start finding some metal armor dotted around as time goes by, which will be absolutely lovely. But for the moment, I also just want to very quickly fix up that fire axe, and then we should be in very, very good shape. So modify repair. Hopefully I've got the resources for that fire axe to be repaired up. Yep, steel wood adhesive. Honestly, that's cheap to maintain. So that I'm pretty happy with. I'll also just maintain that 10mm. That 10mm will not be bad as a backup weapon. Yeah, pretty happy with all of that, in fact, yes. So let's just quickly reset my favourites here. So get rid of the board. No, undo the board. The board was never set in the first place. Fire axe, there we go. Frag grenade. Pipe bolt action is not bad. Short hunting rifle is not bad. And that 10mm is not bad. So we'll have all of them. And I will also just break down everything I'm not using just to save weight, because that does weigh 3. Combat knife, I'll keep. That's not so bad. Pipe pistol I can do without. That weighs 4. We'll keep the throwing knives. And now I can head in the direction I actually want to head, which is off in the direction of, yeah, down over here, towards the west and then the south. Because here's the weird thing. Just because people get drawn towards Morgantown and the airport and the main quest, everyone after they're done with Flatwoods tends to end up floating north. That's just the way the map's designed. I don't see many people who head west and then south after, aside from crossing the bridge just to get to the agricultural centre here, just in case fertile ground has triggered, which would have been lovely if it had done right now, but it sadly did not. So that's why am I going in there? You did just set this. Fire axe. Now with this fire axe I should be in very good shape. Yeah. So I don't see many people heading this direction, which is a shame because there's some absolutely spectacular areas in this direction. There's 2 workshops that are very easy to take and to hold. The south one in particular in the farm is extremely flipping valuable. It's got a bunch of gold and whatever. Oh, you just try. You just flipping try it, you stupid bastards. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Come over here. Come over here. Come. Stop backing away. That's right. I'm going to strap flipping all of you. These guys can be fiddly just because they move around so much, so they're all dead at this point. But yeah, I'm going to head past those 2 workshops one at a time. There's like a food factory, which is not so valuable, but it's easy to take. Then there's a farm, which is, again, very, very easy to take. So, what on earth is that? Okay, I think that was someone else. I think that was just friendly fire from someone else. I was slightly worried that like a flippin' sentry bot had just wandered up to me or something there. Now, the downside is I don't know whether any of these areas have already been taken or not. They might have been, because I don't have them on my map yet, because this is a new character. So, we may or may not have to forcibly reacquire these from other players. If we do, I might need to call up Jinx and Trader Red for a bit of reinforcing firepower. We'll see.
Speaking of, Jinx just says she's found a workshop.
Yeah, the junkyard. Yeah, I know that junkyard. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so she's found a workshop ready to be claimed.
Now, actually, what I'm curious about.
Morgantown, if you want her to go to Morgantown.
Head to Morgantown. Head to Morgantown instead. Head in that sort of a direction. That's definitely for the better. So here we go. Yep, looks like this place has not been claimed, so we just need to clear the enemies, and we can clear this place too. So hello there. You're a feral ghoul level 1, and I've got a massive axe, so I'm just going to slowly axe all of you, and you're all going to die. And ghouls are not that tough. This is not going to be a problem. And boom, and boom, and there's a boss over here. This is honestly just, yeah, this is worth a not insignificant amount of XP by itself. which is not bad. One of these was a boss enemy. I don't know how generous this boss enemy is, but it doesn't seem to be spectacular. Right, we just need to clear out the rest of them. I think there's a few more over there. It gives you quest markers when you're down to the last few, so there must still be a handful of them dotted around. Are you about to wake up? You about to... Thought you might be about to wake up. That's absolutely fine. And you... go down as well. There we go. Now we're into the last few. Though honestly, like, swarms of ghouls are not bad because they pose very little threat, but like they're not terrible just in terms of XP. There's some coming out of the hay. That would have been more of a surprise if we hadn't actually, you know, seen the quest marker. And we've got. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This is the third time I've attacked you. I'm very, very sorry about... I like your uniform. That's very nice. Don't know what uniform that is. I haven't seen that one yet. So we've just got a few more to take out around over here. Grab yourself some free resources while you're passing through, of course. That's duct tape. Everyone loves duct tape. Not quite as much as Economy Wonder Glue. But, you know, it's not bad. It's not bad. Looks like we've got one upstairs here. And... hello. Further and further and further up. There must be... one of the actual officers, the boss's office upstairs. Only a level 1, mind. Is that an explosive crate by any chance? Nope, that's an open crate. And then one in this direction over here needs to be finished off. Roof, and... I think you're the last one. Hello, you're causing me trouble here. And boom, dead. You see, and the nice thing is the game literally gifts you the number of caps you need to claim the damn place, which is really, really flipping odd, quite frankly. But, like, you know, you're supposed to be, oh, yeah, you have to spend money to claim this workshop. But then, like, the game gives you the money to claim it. So, why does it bother? Please, please, please leave. Leave the workshop. Thank you. We've got a bunch of people following us around at this point. Ah, marvellous. Well, that makes things moderately easier, at least. So I'm just going to claim workshop to workshop. Is Jinx okay, by the way? Jinx is looking very low health. I'm just going to eat some food while waiting on this. Mole rat chunks. Mute fruit juice will help me keep going. Mutt chops. And yeah, purified water. I've got loads of, even though I've not really been bothering to actually complete it. I've not been bothered to collect it in the slightest. Purely because, yeah, you kind of may as well. So now I'm just going to basically run as far away as I can from this place. This is a bunch of... ooh, a plan for a large toolbox. Ooh, that's an alternative look for the stash box. That's not even that bad. Basically, probably in about 30 seconds, the game will say, hey, you need to go back and defend this place. But until I do that, until it pops up, I may as well just basically try and get as far down this road as possible. Because I can just basically just keep killing and keep just getting, more XP and more locations. Then I can get back to this area nice and fast. And, excuse me, go away, thank you. And you two, and... you two. Oh, you are a level 7 boss. You had... oh, that was a quantum grenade. Nuclear grenades are actually pretty powerful. Excuse me, you don't get to run, actually. Right, job done there. Still haven't been told to power up the food packaging. Ah, apparently I'm supposed to be powering up the food packaging, so I haven't actually powered it yet. Okay, you know what? I've got this thing. I'm gonna spend the money just to fast travel back here. Possibly, I won't actually get given the, I might even get given the quest to defend it until it's powered up. So I better power it up, exactly. No, I need to defend it anyway. I came back at just the right time, as it turned out. I literally fast traveled to the exact spot I was just standing. It's because the game doesn't actually ever fast travel you to exactly where you tell it to, because enemies respawn pretty fast in this game. So if you ever like if you travel to an area you thought was safe, but it was actually full of enemies, could be a bit of a problem. So I'm just going to try and prepare my defenses. Can't remember where the enemies come from in this place, but that's absolutely fine. I've got a minute, basically just to do the same thing I just did last time. I'm just going to throw down a giant pile of turrets in every direction. That'll be fine. And yeah, now I've got myself turrets, 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 and turrets, and more turrets just going to be slapped down. Literally everywhere. I've no clue where the enemy's going to come from, but it doesn't matter. There's going to be turrets in literally every direction. So everything's going to be okay. And now I'm burning my own oil. I don't think they come from this direction, so that's fine. I'm not going to rob myself, Steve, on this occasion. I'm not going to rob myself. It's all going to be fine. So now we've got ourselves... did someone just put down a flare for no well-explained reason? I think we've got enough people here, guys. We don't need to put a flare down to attract more attention. It's fine. Okay, come out of that. So now we've got ourselves, 7 seconds till we need to defend this place. In fact, you know what? I'm just gonna get powered up regardless, because as long as I'm here, I get the XP. So I may as well just try and power up the food processing thing. So okay, what do you need to be powered up? I've never bothered with this. Food thing. Food thing. Just need to be. Oh, you just want power, do you? I'm guessing you just want power, or do I just literally need to just turn it on? I think the turrets are doing their job in the background, by the way. This is all fine. So yes, that has now been not powered up. How much power do you need? You're not saying. The robots are. Yeah, the robots are not doing so hot. The robots are not doing so well at all, actually. Robot Wave 1 is already pretty much taken care of. Spot on. And there's bloody hell, someone showing up with power armor at this point. Power armor and automatic weapons. Oh dear. Leave some for the rest of us, you bully. Dear oh dear. As the chat said, I think I assume I just need to plug in power into. Oh, hang on. It does actually say power box.
Needs a couple wire, says Sigma.
Oh, is it literally just the wire it wants?
Exactly.
Would make sense. Yeah, I'm just gonna wire it into. Okay, it's wired into a power box, and then wire that also into a power box. Right, that is on by Fallout 4 rules. Food packaging. Yeah, Salisbury steak is fine. Yeah, that's a-okay. I'm surprised it doesn't tell you how much power it wants, which is the tradition. It is the tradition right here for that. But you know what? It's fine. We've already defeat robot waves 2 of 2. Yeah, I'm just going to defeat the robots and move straight on, in fact. Where are the robots wave 2? Robot wave 2. There we go. We found the robots. I found one of them anyway. Hello. No, come back. Come back here. Come back. There we flipping go. Robots are being torn to shreds. So long, ED. There we go. And there's...
Also, apparently, the machine you wanted to know the power. It says 40 on the machine.
Was it literally written on the machine?
Well, that's what someone in the chat said.
That would be amazing if I just completely didn't see that it was literally written on the side of the machine. Please insert 40 power to operate. 40. 40. 40. No, they're lying. I don't see the word 40 being written here in the slightest. Where's the next bloody wave of robots? I see the game is saying there's... No, that is... One of my turrets is firing. Which is it? Is it you? Yeah, it's you. Alright, I see him coming in. And ED dead. ED also dead. ED dead some more. And one final robot. I think I didn't even get over to him in time. Right, that's it. Job done. In which case, we're now free to move on round to the next one. And once we start taking multiple ones of these, the attacks will start coming on a regular basis. How are we getting on with our friends, by the way? I can see Jinx is up north, close by to one of many Jameses who appears to be escorting Jinx, which is very, very nice indeed. So I'm now going to try and head south. And yeah, now I just get myself... Oh, a plan for jukeboxes. This is stuff I haven't actually got on my main character. I feel aggrieved. I'm getting better quality drops right now. And there we go, straight up to level 9. So keep it ticking on. I might even take some endurance, just craziness, quite frankly. What do we have here that I kind of want? Just want to check for new stuff. Come on. Anything I like the look of here? Makeshift warrior. Ooh, melee weapons craft 10% slower, and I can make some improved melee weapons. Am I really going to be doing that much crafting? Probably not, to be honest. Probably flipping not. Pistols weigh 25% less. I don't mind Farmer and Scrounger, to be honest. I've already got that up to max. Apparently I own Dead Man Sprinting. Sprint 10% faster, increased AP cost when your health is under 10%. Not terrible, to be honest. I might actually take intelligence. I've already got a first aid, so that would not be the worst thing in the world.
Hey, John.
Yes?
Don't forget to read those plans you just picked up.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure I'm going to be using them, but it is nice to know they're there, yes.
And apparently you didn't pick up a steak that you could pick up for easy XP.
I didn't pick up a steak for easy XP?
Well, that's what people are saying.
What, as in, like, pick the steak I made in the machine up?
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's what they're saying. That could be the case. I'm just going to take Pit Clock in case, because that's some easy XP as well, and it can be very, very powerful indeed.
Ooh, Trainer Red says event at the giant teacup.
We've got event at the giant teacup. Okay,
we must defend the tea.
No, we do. That's genuinely a thing.
Oh, I do like that.
That's actually a thing. That's a thing we're doing. Yes. Okay, what have we got around here as well? I need to get... Yeah, I could probably put through hiker on. Dead man sprinting I could put on at this point. That's all fine. That's all fine. Why have I got lead belly 2 to... Okay, I've got so much lead belly right now. So much flipping lead belly. It's slightly ridiculous. Right, do we have a timer for how long that teacup event is going to be going on for? Do I have time to run down the road to the farms?
We don't have a time, but...
Trainer Red, give us an update.
Yeah. I've already asked. Yeah. But that was your heads up that the event is starting.
Yeah, fine. I think that's quite a short event, so that means we probably want to teleport to that, because...
Sorry, he says event failed the second I arrived.
Oh, marvellous.
Sorry, trainer.
Oh, well. That's fine. There's a couple of protectrons around here.
We tried.
Yeah. And at some point, of course, that first base that we took will itself come under attack a second time. So then we can fast travel back to that, take care of that, and start looping. And someone's saying thumbs down to us. Oh, the gamer guru is saying thumbs down. Right, apparently you can see what your teammates are emoting, even if you're nowhere near them. That's fun. Didn't know that. So yeah, we're coming up on a couple of farms right here. I think this is the Silver Homestead. Yeah, this is the Silver Homestead. This is really worth knowing about because this place is, I think, the best source of corn I've found in all of Fallout 76.
John, the chat would like you to heal Jinx, please.
How do I heal Jinx?
I don't know, but the chat wants you to figure it out.
I'm nowhere near Jinx. Can't heal Jinx. Look, this place is full of corn, which is very important because corn is one of the 3 ingredients you need to actually get an adhesive farm going on, thanks to just creating all of that business. So this place is important because it's very easy to get to and it's swimming in corn. So yeah, potentially actually coming here in order to... I don't think I need to really... I'm going to help. I'm going to help defend the power armor person against flipping level 6 Scorch, because obviously I am. But we do need to clear out all of these bastards nice and quickly, because this here is this the right spot? I think it might be one house too far over. I need to go and... Yeah, the workshop's one house further over. I'm too far over. But this place is full of... Yeah, this place is just very conveniently full of corn. So you can get yourself potatoes and you can get yourself mute fruit from all over Flatwoods. But there's no corn close by to Flatwoods, you see. This is where the corn is. It's just down the road. So it's very, very convenient to kind of come here and actually grab some corn. And just go for some nice hits on you. You're dead. And you're dead instantaneously as well. Lovely. Economy, 1 to glue, and a light bulb. And I think this, yeah, this is another ridiculously lightly guarded house. Like, again, this is like, take down 4 flipping ghouls or something, and congratulations, you've got yourself a workshop. And there's 20 XP for free. Claim that. There's 25, but it just gave me 20. Workshop number 3. No, is this workshop number 3 or 4? 3. This is workshop number 3, but Jinx already flagged the junkyard in the north to us, which is, by the way, that's this right here. So we can go and get that super easily as well.
Also, Trainer Red says Poseidon is a go.
Poseidon is quite tough, though. If he
yeah,
wants
that's what Jinx said. Jinx said it's a difficult one. But yeah.
He's welcome to try. He's welcome to flipping try. But that's quite a difficult one, I think. Though if we bring the firepower.
But it has a workshop, she says.
It is a workshop. Yeah, it is a workshop. So yeah. I've just got myself plenty of stuff. Bear-proof trash can, very important. 250 XP for clearing this place, and it will probably come under attack in moments. Which will be very, very useful indeed. And this place doesn't need to be powered up or anything.
Trader Red says, I tried, I saw, I ran.
This person is wanted. They're wanted. But we're not going to try and attack them to the level 41.
Yeah.
I've decided it's fine that you're wanted. I've decided it's not a problem.
Little hearts for wanted people.
It's okay that you've broken the law because you're much higher level than me. So it's okay. Right, as with this place isn't under attack yet, I'm going to take this opportunity to warp out to Jinx. Because Jinx is close by to the airport, and I can see collision course has just kicked off as well. So I'm fast travelling to Jinx right now. So now we start bouncing around the map. This is where the XP is going to start coming in like crazy. So I'm going to start bouncing all over the map. I've got 3 workshops that are going to sporadically come under attack. Jinx is up by collision course in Morgantown. And there's 3 different events that trigger in Morgantown. Mama Dolce's, the food factory, Feed the People, collision course, and Back on the Beat, the one with Steelheart. 3 different events are going to be triggering. Each of them triggers approximately once every hour. I think it is. I think it's about once an hour. Why am I by the flipping high school? Why am I by the high school? I didn't want to be here at all. I'm in Morgantown. So, Jinx, don't worry. There's a cocking... Jinx, what did you do? Jinx! Why have you summoned me to a Scorch Beast? Yes, I can imagine you're in trouble, Jinx. There's a cocking Scorch Beast. I'm just going to run away from it.
Save us, Dragonborn.
It probably won't care about us because we're too low level to be considered... Yeah, it's not red. It's not red. Hello, Jinx. Okay, where are we in this, in terms of this quest? Because now we're on Crash Course. How are we doing, Jinx? Are we doing okay? The game in a moment will tell me what level we're actually up to. And I need to also defend the Billings Homestead. And attack is... You see, this is where it starts getting a bit crazy. So the Billings Homestead, which I think was the... That's the one I just took. That's what... Okay, Jinx, I've got very bad news. I've got really bad news, which is you've got 13 minutes and 5 waves of Scorch to take care of. So have fun with that, because I'm back over to the Billings Homestead at this point, because that's the place it makes most sense for me to go. So I'm going to go back to the Billings Homestead right now. Yes, there we are, Billings Homestead. Fast travel there, which is also free because it belongs to me. So once you've got multiple workshops, you can bounce around the map like crazy without paying for it, which is great. So, I know I'm leaving collision course, but yes.
So, apparently, Jinx was just trying to give you something and you left.
I did leave, yes. Right, so we're over here somewhere. Right, okay, so this is my place. Get over the... Jump over the fence, John! Jump over the... Why am I struggling to jump over a fence? This is... There we go. Right, so... But now I've been there, I've now got a timer. So I can literally keep an eye on the screen how many waves Jinx has taken care of. And also, Jinx is like 2,000 meters in that direction or whatever. Okay. How long until this place gets attacked? Oh, find the source of the... Hang on, defeat the wild mongrels. That we can do. That we can definitely do. So we just need to slap down some nice things right here. Just as soon as we find a spot to... Why are you being fussy with me? There you go. I think it's just because it's on a slight actual slant there. So we'll just put that there. Put down, basically just slap down some more stuff. Joshua is just traveling with us. I'm just basically slapping down. Again, to be very fussy. Radius overlaps with that of an existing object. Really? Does it? Okay, you know what? That's probably enough. We can probably handle this with, you know, a giant axe. Maybe we've been putting too much faith in turrets. Maybe we're fine without dealing with that. I think we've got enough people floating around here to deal with a handful of dogs. So I need to deal with 4 waves of dogs. Jinx needs to deal with 5 waves of Scorched. So all we need to do is I need to be at the end of this event when it happens. So this is what's... Oh, bloody hell. I'm just going to turn off some quests, by the way. I'm going to turn off a few quests. Overseer's mission I can do without. I don't need to search that place. I don't need to tune into that. I'm not going to go and power that up. That's fine. And I'm also going to turn off the... Jinx is attacking one of the... Don't, Jinx! Stop attacking everybody! And I'm also going to turn off the... Protectron Horde. Yes?
Hey, Trainer's game crashed and he can't get back in because the game is full.
Oh no!
The world is full.
Oh no! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. That was not meant for you. That was... Oh no, Moa turrets are attacking her! Oh no!
Hey, Six Killer, stop doing that!
No, it was my fault. I attacked her and now the turrets have identified her as an enemy. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to stop it. You're all very bad turrets.
John,
oh, no.
John, they know they're in the stream right now.
Okay,
it's
good.
Six Killer. By the way, if you want to have Six Killer in your squad and have them, I mean, I don't know if Trainer can't get back in.
Let's give Trainer a chance to get back in.
Yeah.
Right, so the dogs are taking a while to show up on this occasion, so I'm just going to go and try and find the dogs, but it feels like Jinx is going to be done with her event before I'm done with mine. So I'm just going to... I'm probably going to head over and join Jinx in a moment, because it feels like that, yeah, dead, missed, dead. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, we're in good shape right now. That's wave 1 done, but there's 4 waves to be done here. So my turrets and the people who are still here, you guys can, if you just stay here and keep top of the dogs for me, that'd be great. I'm going to go and bounce over to Jinx. Because then I'm there for the end of Collision Course. I just need to be there at the end of the event because the game doesn't hand out like XP as a proportion of like how much you contributed. If you're there at the end of the event, you get the full XP, you get the plan, you get the loot.
Soon.
I'm there, don't worry, I'm moving to her right now. So I'm exiting the event Defend Billings, but now I've been there, I can keep an eye on it, so it's fine.
Says he left the game, so hopefully Trainer can get back in.
And where is Jinx? Am I going in? Yeah, I'm going in this direction, aren't I? Yes, I want to get over here. So, wave 4 or 5. Please don't win until I get there, Jinx. Hang on, just try, let the Scorched hit you for 1 second. Actually, I see there's a bunch of quest markers, because I've got the quest markers on my compass, so we should be fine. So now, I'm going to rock up in Collision Course, pretend I contributed in any meaningful way, and claim all the resources. There's Jinx. Jinx has basically been doing all of the flipping work. So that's all absolutely fine, and I'm here just in time to actually get all of the glory. All of the glory. What? Where is my XP? Yes! I have done the thing! I have saved all of you! I am the mightiest of heroes. I'm also going to go over to an actual, like, because I think they're on, like, a cliff up there.
Six Killer says, no worries, John. There's a magnet for the enemies, so John can finish them off easily.
Yeah, don't finish off the... Okay, do not finish off the last of the wild mongrels, please. Wait!
Yeah, they said that.
Thank you!
Doing it so you can get the XP.
So you're saying right now in Billings Homestead, there's a bunch of people just sitting around, just basically... Where's the last of them? They're up there somewhere. There's one in the hills. Jinx, go and get them. I don't know where they are. Oh, it's the Gamer Guy. Oh, the Gamer Guru, sorry. We got the Gamer Guru. We just don't know where the last one is. Is that him? Is that him right there? I think he was one of them. Yeah, I see him. We see him. Except Vance can't see them. Let's go and get him. Jinx, into the hills. We need to find them. We've got to kill that one. Right now, wild dogs are literally eating our other friends. Okay, and down we go. I think that should be it. That should be the last one. Back into the center. Because I think when it says 4 out of 5, that means when that wave's done, that's the event completed. And defeat the mongrels. Collision Course. Oh no! Defeat the wild mongrels 4 out of 4! No! What have you done? I think the turret's finished it. That's very bad news. So I just need to make sure. I just need to confirm. The kills here and make sure I get the. There's the XP. There's the caps. I think Billings is unfortunately done. Yeah, Billings. Well, Billings is still showing up. I'm just gonna fast travel back there, just on the off chance. Just see if I can get back in time to claim the XP, the ultimate XP steal. I don't know whether I'll be allowed to do this, because it did say 4 out of 4. But sometimes there's a bit of latency on when the quest actually completes. So if I arrive here...
you need to re-add Trainer as well when you're done.
Yeah, so event completed. Defend Billings. Was I close enough at the time? Yep, I get the reward!
Nice!
I just picked up the flipping reward right there. 150 XP.
Six Killer says, I tried to keep one alive, but Joshua killed it.
No, it's fine. I literally just got here in time. So that was 250 XP from Collision Course. I got back here, picked up 105 XP, and I'm just swimming in plans, which is what you really want. I've got plans for jukeboxes, trash cans, bathtubs, large toolboxes, metal tables, nuke quantum grenades, which is pretty damn good. Spare water pumps and whatever, so I can drop these to give them to other people, which is really nice. So that is now absolutely fine. So now I'm going to travel back to probably Jinx again, because Jinx is by the airport, so now we can investigate the airport to complete Final Destination. That's probably the next biggest XP dump for me. So this is the advantage of what I'm doing right now. I'm basically bouncing between XP dumps, and I can constantly, after a bit of setup at the beginning, I can just constantly be going from 300 XP, 250 XP, 300 XP, all over the shop, which is pretty good. Which is pretty damn cool. I think it's actually, it's kind of... It's not exactly a fair way to play the game, because it requires you having basically a support team, and not everyone has a personal support team who are willing to basically be eaten by dogs for 5 minutes while waiting for me to bother showing up. That's true. That's true. Also, of course, the whole point of that event is it means it opens up a landing spot for an actual airdrop. So there's actually a cool airdrop right here. So Jinx, do you want to go to the actual airport itself? If you haven't already, we can actually do investigating Morgantown Airport and getting Maria Chavez's, whatever it is, her little holotape. Ooh, a meat hook. Everyone likes a meat hook. Meat hooks, that's 44 slow versus 21 medium. That's not worth it. That's not flipping worth it. But let's head in this direction. I'm just going to head to the airport itself. Probably there'll be a couple of Scorch this side. I can just kind of very quickly finish off. But yeah, I'm just heading to the airport itself at this point. And I imagine Jinx heading in this direction. She'll probably get the, she'll probably hear that, what I just said, in a moment. How's the chat responding to my crazy, stupid plan?
The chat is quite happy with your crazy, stupid
It's quite
plan.
a good, crazy, stupid plan, isn't it? It's quite good.
Yes. And we've also got a lot of love in the chat for how lovely of a community we have on many a good, and how lovely of a chat we have right now on Twitch.
I'm in someone else's face. It's the Gamer Guru. And yeah, this is also the right angle. This is also the right angle to approach, by the way, because you can just basically, you can literally just kind of grab the holotape, yep, investigate that, and you can grab the Overseer's log and all of this ammo, more water, more food, learn the fate of the responders. Yep, I've officially listened to the audio log. Well, apparently I'm halfway there. I've started listening to it. That's good enough. More people are just attacking each other. Now learn about the inoculation project. That's not actually here, I don't think. Oh, possibly I need to read it very quickly. Fire breathers and personnel files and absolutely complaint J15 and also messengers and totally there's volunteers and would you please like give me give me some rations. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Marvelous.
Hey Dom, have you added Gamer Guru again?
No, I think he's around here somewhere though.
He's right here. You should add Trainer again.
Just hold still. Hold still. Hold still. Hold still, you bastard! There you go. Now he can be invited to the team. Yeah, the problem is, inviting someone to a team is a hold action, so if someone's running around like crazy, it's really difficult to invite them to a team. Like I said this earlier, like when there's fights going on, there should be a single button push, I would like to help, and then a single button push, please let me help. Like, left on the D-pad on a controller is reserved for switch to most recent weapon. I think it should be reserved for please help me and I am responding to your help cry. Because I think that would actually help people. That would actually help. Oh, I'm immediately being shot, which is marvellous. Right, this direction, and then luckily other people are murdering. Yep, that's right, do some murder.
Well, apparently you can invite people through the social thing on the map.
You can, but because the map doesn't freeze time, it doesn't really make much. That's not how you hold a shotgun. And then there's, excuse me, that's all fine as well. I need to do a little bit of healing. I probably need to do a Radaway in a second as well.
Anyway, people are quite happy that you've got the schematics for a bathtub because it means you can do an open plan bathroom in Fallout 76.
It is. Well, you know what actually I have been doing? I've literally been like, I've been going into settlements, taking them, and then basically building as many flipping... I still have a bobby pin, do I? I haven't got a single bobby pin. That's embarrassing. I've been basically just building as many metal wardrobes as I'm allowed to build. And the reason for that is I've got like 1,000 steel and nothing to do with because I haven't unlocked like metal walls for my settlements yet. Which is kind of hilarious. So that's good. And now I just need to quickly just skim through these messages for the sake of officially doing that. Is someone actually doing the Protectron Horde? Is someone on my team doing the Protectron? Is that what Jinx is doing right now? Right, now I think I can back away from this. And that is final departure now complete. So that's another XP dump right there. So that is good, and now I need to register for advanced responder training. No, we're not doing that, but I now need to head down into, yeah, there's another 157 XP, together with a big old pile of money, and Somerset Special, which is not a terrible weapon to actually get yourself, because that is, yeah, armor penetrating. It's like the old penetration thing. Ounce Prevention is also a nice, easy one. We're very close to level 10 at this point, which is excellent. Game Guru down at level 8. The Game Guru is not using my extremely advanced level techniques. Highly advanced level techniques that I'm using here to level up quickly. It totally works. It just works. Just works, damn it. Okay. Let me just have a quick look around here. So, there's no other events triggering in this part of the world. So, probably what we want to do at this point, then, is... the Gamer Guru has done something very useful, which is the Gamer Guru has laid down a camp inside Charleston. I didn't ask them to do this. This is purely coincidental. But that actually gets me very close by to Dr. Hudson's research. So I may as well head towards the hospital, because right now none of my bases...
6 killer has bobby pins for you.
6 killer... That's fine. I could do without. It's fine. Although actually...
Well, you keep whining about not having them, though, so...
Yes, but I enjoy complaining about things. I'm actually going to head over...
I know that.
Quiet you. All I'm going to do instead is I'm going to lay down a custom destination. I'm going to take a 4th settlement. I'm going to go take a 4th workshop. Because the... Hello! You figured out how to actually hold a shotgun, which some of your friends just did not know. So that's absolutely fine, and I'm just going to grab some of that. I've got a pump-action shotgun. Short pump-action shotgun is really good for a level 5 character, but we're coming up on the level 10s, which will be absolutely fine. So I'm just going to basically make a run for all of these little areas, because, you know, if I just pass by a bunch of different, like, train stations and whatever, that's like 20 XP or something a go. Which might be enough to bump me up to level 10 on my way to the workshop at the junkyard. Then I'll have a 4th junkyard to defend, which works for me. Beautiful. So there's Morgantown Station. Lovely. You know, I once actually saw a really nice little house built in this part of the world. And there we are. Yeah, as I thought, that was just enough to push me to level 10. So, open the perk card pack, please. Hopefully we get something decent in here. And bodyguards too, so I might want to take a point of charisma. More flipping lead belly, which is ridiculous. Not great. In which case, I will take... I'll take charisma just because I would like to upgrade bodyguards. That's absolutely fine. So take that. And then, did I just take that a 3rd time? I think I did, you know. I think I just accidentally took that. Yeah, I took that 3 times. That's fine. And now, okay, you're doing the thing again where it's not letting me upgrade cards. It's doing the thing again. This is an odd bug I've not seen before. But I think it's because I've taken bodyguards too many times. There, no. Okay, take that off. Yeah, bodyguards. Bodyguards times 2. Bodyguards 2 to... Why have I got 5 bodyguards? Wait, what? Wait, what? Why have I got... Claire, why have I got 8 bodyguards cards?
I don't know.
I don't know either. How did I end up with 8 ranks? What? What's happening? What's... I appear to have 2 maxed out bodyguards and... No! What was that? Oh, that was a flare. That's fine. I appear to have 8 ranks of bodyguards and I'm not quite...
Does it stack?
No, you can't stack them. That's...
So you just broke the game?
I don't know. Possibly. I've never seen that before.
New special build, nothing but bodyguards.
I mean, I can take bodyguard up to... Yeah, now I've got bodyguard 4 and bodyguard 2, but I definitely haven't actually taken bodyguards, like, 6 times. So I guess I'll take bodyguards 2 for now, then I'll upgrade that to...
It's a duplication bug, is what people
Is it?
saying.
I've never seen that before. I don't know. I've not actually encountered that in my main playthrough.
Yeah, Pilot says I've had this perk before. It's super weird.
Oh, is it just something specific to that perk that bugs out a bit?
I don't know about that perk.
I've not come across this bug. People in the chat who know about this bug, tell us what this is, because I've not seen this before in my main playthrough, but something's gone not quite right with that perk card. It means I've got more bodyguards than I probably should have. So fascinating stuff.
Which is great because it kind of maps onto the fact that you've got a silent support crew for your
yeah,
run,
exactly.
which other people don't have.
Exactly. I literally have more bodyguards than I should have, and I do appear to have more team members than I should have. So this is somehow very appropriate, actually.
Alright,
yes.
the Steelheart event is going. Jinx says she's going to fix some things and then start it. I'll know when it's about to finish.
That's a slow one. Honestly,
she can manage it.
I'd suggest she actually gets that one going because Steelheart runs so slowly. It's worth getting it going, and it takes a while before that even happens. Now, quest started, claim workshop. Yeah, it's mine for the taking.
Yeah, Pilot says they've had that bug on concentrated fire during the beta.
Yeah.
And it's not card specific. Yeah.
Interesting. What actually causes it? Do we actually know what the cause of it is?
Gizmo Juggler says it looks like it